just got one thing on my mind. Baby, one day I'm hoping that you will be mine. Turn my life around. Wow. So where do we go when everything feels like it just stays the same? Where do we go from here when everything is said and done? Oh, this is what we do. We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all. Let's get down. We get down to the beat, y'all. Yeah, it's like I'm stuck in this misty cloud, waiting for something I can't get out. And I don't even care, no, I don't even care anymore. It's like we're losing all track of time. I just got one thing on my mind. Baby, one day I'm hoping that you will be mine. Turn my life around. Wow. Yeah. Where do we go when everything feels like it just stays the same? Where do we go from here when everything is said and done? Where do we go when everything feels like it just stays the same? Where do we go from here when everything is said and done? We're starting all over. And let's get together now, so we can find a spark in the night.
Hello. Hello. What's good? What's up? How you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Over the Technician. I'm back. Let's get it. We're gonna switch this up. Salute to the people in the chat room. Welcome back to an, oh God, that's too dark. Oh Lord have mercy. Okay, hold on, I gotta change that. Oh, oh, wasn't expecting that. What's going on, people? Salute to the people in the chat room. Once again, my name is Over the Technician. We're gonna get very technical tonight. That shit bang. PG, what's good? Tech for your needs, what's good? Salute to Epidemic Sounds allows me to put the bangers on copyright free, so I can play my music and flow and not be worried about copyright strikes while I'm live streaming. We're gonna put that on pause for a quick second. What's going on, people? We doing another late night stream. We got Perspective Gaming, Lamp Vision, D Bionic Scoop. His name is Bionic Scoop. He has a channel too. So subscribe to Bionic Scoop. Scoop. Oh, Scoop. I gave Scoop a rich. Scoop. You could drop your link to your channel. You got Perspective Gaming. He be live streaming Call of Duties. Perspective, go ahead and you drop your link up in there too. And same thing for Cut to the Chase. He has a news channel. Cut, if you still watching, go ahead and drop your link up in there too. I don't charge nobody to drop that link. Just be cool. Be cool, baby. No, you be cool. Wow. Why the man body laying on the floor like that? Somebody call an ambulance. Stop. Let me stop. So tonight, man, I'm not gonna do too many switching up the screens. Like, it's gonna be me and the camera. You know, we're just gonna be talking about something. They go Scoop channel. Check out Scoop. So tonight topic is creating innovative content versus creating content for validation. See over what you mean. So where my dang music at? We're gonna put the music back on. Let's get to this. Let's get to it. So when it comes to making, I got the hold up. I gotta get the chapstick on my, oh my god, I'm sorry, I usually do this before the stream, so I can't be talking and my lips be sound like, you feel like Sam. Needed to. I'm from New York. We all got LL Cool J syndrome. Anyway. Yeah, they go their links in the chat room. Check their channels out. No problem, perspective. So on YouTube, you know, you're supposed to create content either to a direct audience or content that you love. Content that you love to do, like, so things that you really enjoy doing. So do you enjoy the content that you're making? Do you enjoy making content for the audience that you're making it for? And what they try to tell people not to do, don't make content to be viral. Don't make content for the sole purpose for clicks and views, because when you base the content that you're making on getting clicks and views, when you don't get that instant gratification that you're looking for, you're going to be at what I would say is an emotional deficit, or you're going to be striving for validation. And you should never strive for validation when it comes to making your own content. You should make your own content because you enjoy doing it. So a lot of times I see people online and they're mad that they don't get validation. They're mad that they don't get recognition or acknowledgement for the things they have done, when that validation, acknowledgement should come from your own satisfaction from seeing that what you have produced, right? So sometimes, and if you don't do this, you might be doing something wrong. I go through my streams every now and then, and I'll watch a couple of minutes of them. Like, there may be a spot where I said a joke, or there may be a spot where the music cut in that I like that. Shout out to Perspective Facts. And I watch my stream and I like the music. That's why for me, when I'm live streaming, music is very important for me, because I like the music. I like having the music in my ear. I like watching my live streams with the music, listening to the music. Sometimes, and I'm not even making it up, sometimes I'll listen to parts of my live stream when I'm walking in the street and running on errands, because I want to hear like the songs that I'm playing on my outro and intro and stuff like that. No lies. So I enjoy watching the things that I do. So and I don't make it so I can get if I'm doing a live stream right now, there's 7 people in my chat room, right? 7 people watching. I'm not gonna, after this live stream, be mad, oh, only 4 people are watching me live. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I'm doing it because I like it's mad. It might sound very egotistical, but I like seeing myself on the camera. I like the camera, the lights and the effects and all the other stuff. Like, I like that. That pleases me. That's why I do it. That's why I like to do the live streaming, because this is what I like to do. I enjoy doing it. Honestly, people want to grow fast without putting in the work, always comparing. Yeah, you can't compare. And that's the thing a lot of people do. Like, you can't compare you to another person. Like I said the last time I was streaming, the only variable in that argument is you. You are the variable, with all things put aside. So, you know, when people are, you know, online, they're saying they're not getting recognition for things that they have done. They're not getting recognition for things that they have put out to the public, right? And the problem with that is that you're doing that for attention. You shouldn't make content just for people, just to get people's attention. And then, so, because when you don't get that attention, because you're not guaranteed to get any attention for anything that you do, when you don't get that attention, now you're upset, you're mad. when you should have been making the content for you and what you like to do. I like to do the live streaming thing. I like to show people how to do the thumbnails every now and then. I like to talk about different stuff, different things about streaming gear, hardware, tech and gear, and lighting equipment and software and OBS. Like, I like talking about these things. So I'm going to continue to talk about these things, whether or not someone on the other side of a different sector of YouTube is watching or listening or acknowledges me for that. Salute, open up the panel once you're done with the monologue, sir. Real deal, if you want to come on, I'll go ahead and do a StreamYard right now. Because if someone wants to come on, I'll drop a link right now. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah. So and I mean, and that's one of the biggest problems when it comes to people when they're doing content, because they want people to ultimately acknowledge them for what they have done, when you have to understand the wall sent me. Where my wall at? Hold on, let me see. That's not that one. Oh, it's the number one. Okay.
Shout out to Raining at the Wall. The Wall.
So, you know, I bring a lot of things. I talk about a lot of things on my channel. Sometimes people may be, you know, people may acknowledge or recognize me for it, or people may not, but I can't sit up here and be upset because people aren't recognizing me for things that I have done, because I recognize me for what I've done. Let me go ahead and create the broadcast, and we're gonna go ahead and open up. So I'm gonna now open up the panel for people, since Real Deal wants to get on. Where the hell is this shit at? I can't. I lost my dang. Is that? Then there's this. Then there's this. Then. Okay, there we go. All right. Real Deal Financial wants to get on, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the panel for people. So yeah, you know, you have to get on and share your thoughts and opinions. There we go. Okay. Raining, what's going on? Salute to Raining. Okay. There we go. All right. So now we're gonna drop the line. K Business Podcast, what's going on? K Business Podcast, what's up? So I dropped a link. So if you want to hop on now in the StreamYard, you can go ahead and click that link. And what it is I'm just feeding the audio, so no, you won't be on camera, but I don't think most people care to be on camera anyway, so most people don't turn on their camera, so it's fine. Make sure everything's right on my end. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so like when I do my content and I'm talking about things that I talk about, I'm not thinking, oh, why this person isn't mentioning me. I'm actually happy I can make a live stream. Salute. Yeah, man, once you get the live streaming, man, once you figure it out, man, it's good to go. You right as rain, man, once you figure it out. 1 second, let me just bring the music down a little bit. You could talk.
Yo.
Okay. I don't want to see, I see a double feedback, so I'm just going to mute the desktop audio. Okay, you can go ahead and talk.
Nah, CEO, but finish your monologue, man. I know
I'm
you
good.
wasn't finished your monologue.
I'm good. I'm good.
Long with his ass.
Yeah, tech for your needs. Come on, man. I dropped the link so you can click the link, man. Don't be scared. But if you're a troll, kill yourself. No, stop. Tech for your needs, he's not a troll.
It's funny.
So what's your thoughts, man? What's going on with you, man?
But I'm gonna have to agree with you, man.
Mhm.
It has to be innovative content, man, because we're dealing with a world that so many different dynamics is happening. People are getting funding, different, R&D, research and development. So
Mm-hmm.
that means innovative stuff is getting funded the most.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not focusing on what's the pulse of what's going on, then you're going to be stuck and your audience is going to be mad. So it's bigger than just content for validation. Validation from who? If you have a whole bunch of bums in the bleachers, man, I don't care about that, man. Those are the fans that I can literally have them go to the other side and root against me so I can win. Because if I'm dealing with people that are not even trying to be dynamic, then nah. Because tech is dominating, automation is dominating, and you're gonna have people that had comfy jobs that's gonna have, unfortunately, seem like a nice, comfortable box that they can lay on outside the freeway. But I'm done.
Yeah, shout out. And your perspective, yeah, you finally caught a live stream perspective via playing Call of Duty and stuff. Tech for your needs, what's going on, man? What you got for me?
Well, thanks for letting me in. There's people want validation without putting the work. They want to become overnight sensation, and gratification like that doesn't work because at the end you're gonna crash if you come up so fast without putting the work because people are gonna recognize you for the wrong things.
And
They're
can
just not-
Ahmad, I'm sorry, can Ahmad drop Real Deal Financials channel and Tech for your needs channel in the chat room, please? I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll subscribe for tech for your needs. I'll do that right now.
Yeah, and Real Deal, you also do the consultations on the stock market, right?
Yes, stock market and e-commerce.
Yeah, people can get that information on your from your channel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so yeah,
Sir.
if
My
my
email
yeah
is literally on my bio.
yeah
So, tech for your needs. I'm gonna paste your channel.
yeah
Right.
yeah. So if Moz
Yeah,
can
thanks.
if Moz can drop Tech for your needs and Real Deal Financial, I appreciate it. Go ahead, Tech for your needs.
So yeah, like I was saying, so people want instant gratification without putting the work, and at the end that's gonna backfire. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, we're listening. Go ahead, man. You got it.
Okay, no, because the audio cut out. Okay, let me go back.
No, you're
can do
good.
it
I can hear you. They can hear you.
Yeah, I was on the wrong screen. That's why.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So yeah, getting back to the subject, I mean, I feel passionate about this because people don't want to put in the work, and at the end, for me, they're gonna crash. Because beneath all, if you think about it, who is who is the brand? Yourself, dependent. Yeah, we do. I do tech reviews for different gadgets and everything, but at the end, I'm branding myself, my channel. If I try to find the shortcut, it's not gonna work. People are gonna see through that. That's just my opinion.
Absolutely, and that's the truth, right? Because if you're not making content that's a representation of who you are and the you and YouTube, right? If you're not making content that's a representation of you, then what exactly are you making content for? What are you doing? What are you making content for? If it's not for you, and if it's not for people like you, what are you doing it for? Because being on a rabbit wheel of making content just to get people to like you or to people to validate you because you have said something, that's it. You're gonna die on that hill. You don't want to die on that hill. You'll find more enjoyment talking about the things that you're actually interested in, instead of trying to hold on to some ideals of what you think you're interested in or what you think will help you get the most validation. Or even if you are like, say, Tech for Your Needs, and if Tech for Your Needs, and Tech for Your Needs is doing his tech videos, and he's like this, he does all the videos on the OnePlus phones, and he's been covering OnePlus since OnePlus was OnePlus, and Tech for Your Needs doesn't get recognized as the OnePlus authority. Oh well. Does that mean you stop doing videos though?
Nope.
Does that mean you stop doing OnePlus videos? You perspective, they're gonna sniper scope your ass on that hill. Get them out of here. Absolutely. You're gonna still do your thing. You Tech for Your Needs could have been doing OnePlus videos since OnePlus was OnePlus, but Tech Giant, whatever his name is over here, people say that he knows all he knows about OnePlus, and he's just been doing OnePlus videos for 2 years. That just means he was in a particular situation where people are recognizing him more for what he's doing. but that doesn't mean that you stop doing what you're doing. And if anything, you have more recognition with yourself of what you're doing, because on the spot you can talk about a OnePlus phone without even having to do a lot of research. You can fire up a video right now. Oh, OnePlus doing this. I remember when the OnePlus 4T came out and they added this feature and they took this. Like you have the expertise already. Right? You have the expertise. Now, something that Real Deal mentioned about the R&D and technology is that there's a problem when it comes to creating content, and people aren't really innovating when it comes to making their content. So what I mean by innovation is, you guys can tell me what your thoughts are, is that for like when I'm talking about live streaming, right? So oftentimes, like, I find myself in conversations when I'm talking to people about live streaming, and what I'm talking about is like up here, and what they're talking to me about is like down here, right? So my example would be this: like when I'm mentioning live streaming, things that people can take from and figure things out, like I'll go and look at a person like a Dr. Disrespect, right? And I'll say, like, look at his live stream, look at what he's doing, right? Now you have people that they have people that have like 9, 10, 8 million subscribers on YouTube, right? But I'm looking at what he's doing that's in Super Sly, what's going on, man? I dropped the link. If you want to join, you can. I got 2 people up here already, Tech Fear Needs and Real Deal Financial. So I'm looking at him and what he's doing. Like he's making his streams look like a movie, right? And even with all the people that have millions and millions of subscribers, they're not making their live streams look like interactive movies, right? And you have another person I follow named DJ LaFave, and he has all the OBS effects and tricks where he's disappearing on screen and coming back on screen, and he has people's names up on screen on a Titantron. Like, that's innovation. So when I'm talking about innovation, is that you're something that what are you doing that's drastically different than what everybody else is doing, no matter how many subs they got. So tell me what your thoughts on. Tell me what your thoughts are on that. Hello.
Yo, who's that for?
That's for anybody, whoever want to get it, man. That's, yeah.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
That's for anybody, man.
Okay, so when it comes to everything going down, it seemed like 3D printing is gonna dominate the whole manufacturing world. EV is something that's being rolled out even in the stimulus package when it comes to $50 billion being set aside when it comes to renewable energy, clean energy, wind, solar, turning waste into energy, having dynamics of EV trucks, EV buses. So when it comes to that, you gotta understand that you need to get involved when it comes to the markets directly. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a merchant selling 3D printers, because I had people, clients specifically, that managed to get their store set up, and I managed to stay disciplined where the content I was looking at was nothing but fixing my credit in e-commerce. So when it came to my dynamic content, my consultation is that the real dynamic. So
real deal.
Areas of when it comes to people in these industries, they need to get more involved in what's the shift. Do not be the people that where an automation comes in and they lost. So you have genomics coming in. It's a new shift. It's a global reset. It's literally the Build Back Better plan. So when it comes to stuff like this is not a farce. This is not no conspiracy. This is literally something that's documented in print. So we got $1.9 trillion floating around. So we have a window of time where if you're not leveraging your check in either e-commerce, stocks, or just something where it's in dynamic tech, or if you don't have your certifications up. So all the people that are in the IoT, automation, cybersecurity ranks, blockchain technology, that's something that's useful. So even cryptos actually then messed around and became something to look at, but gold and silver is something guaranteed. So
man, look here, man. Let me show you something. Right
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Yeah.
Let me show you something right here, man. Let me show you.
I'm here.
Let me show you something, man. I understand everything about crypto and stocks, but look here, man. Okay. Look here, man. When I got this, man, this felt much better than holding a fraction of a Bitcoin or an amount of XRP. And
Man, I told people to buy Cardano at 19 cents. Now it's at a $1.36.
$1.50, yeah, man. And I think Cardano is still cheap, man.
It's cheap because it can be a $50 coin easily due to the fact that it's Ethereum killer.
Yeah.
And it's faster.
What about you, Tech for Your Needs? What you got for me? Oh, and Super Slide. Let me guess. I'm gonna give you one ingredient in this cup, right? And you gotta guess the other 2 or 3 Super Slides. This is pineapple juice. And Super Slide know what I'm talking about. You gotta guess the other ingredients. Go ahead, Tech for Your Needs.
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree because if you don't keep up with with today's society, you get left out like other companies. You got to keep innovating within yourself.
Yeah.
And like you say in your live stream, you know, we come and we learn different stages. For example, at the beginning, you know, I wasn't there yet, but then as I progressed, I got better speaking, better, you know, because remember, like you said in the other live stream, you are the face of your channel. So you're not gonna sit there and be like, "Hello, how you doing?" People don't want to see that and hear that robotic melatonin. You gotta, you know, engage and get the people, you know.
Yeah,
engaged,
presence.
like,
Have a presence on camera.
yeah.
Oh, we got
better,
Tony
better
Anthem.
storytelling.
We got shout out to Tony Anthem on the late night side of the game. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
So yeah, better storytelling and like that, and you know, every video improve yourself. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the number because if you're gonna chase the number, you're always gonna be the number's gonna chase you. So therefore, you're not gonna be satisfied never. So in that aspect, you're never gonna be happy because you're always gonna be like, oh, today I did 3 numbers, yesterday I did 5. Why? You don't ask the why. You continue, and then you look back here and there because you have to. You know that's part of the game because you're not here just. Yeah, we all wish we was millionaires or have 1,000 subscribers, whatever is the case, but we're gonna get there. Everybody got their own narration and their own story and their own journey. Some are faster, some are slower than others. But make sure you're learning every step, taking baby step to your goals.
Yeah, because if you're chasing numbers, boy, I'll tell you right now, you're gonna be chasing L's, right? You're gonna be chasing L's. That's what you're gonna be doing if you're chasing numbers.
And another thing I want to mention, I'm a content creator. That's what I am. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a content creator because if you behold yourself to a platform and that platform is going like Vine, what you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I learned that from people, big people. They always say, be a content creator. Don't be a person off the platform. Because
agree.
you're gonna chase. You're not gonna go nowhere.
And before I forget, one second, before I forget, Tony Anthems, I'm playing one of his beats right now. Tony Anthems actually has a good price for his beats that he makes on his website and on his channel. So if you guys want to check out TonyAnthems.com, I'm playing some of his beats right now, and he has a pretty good setup for about like 10 beats. So go ahead, check out Tony Anthems for some nice little stream beats. Go ahead, Real Deal.
Now, there's people that say, "Oh, the mic is more important than the message." I'm like, no, you can fix the mic. You can get the mics to be fixed.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
what happens when the mic is fixed and your message is either contradictory or some form of nothingness? People don't get nothing out of it except
you're not providing any value.
Yeah, you're just being entertained because entertainment isn't value. Entertainment is to be able to lower the chakras and to be able to have it where it's lowbrow.
Entertainment, the thing is this, right? Entertainment is value, but you have to provide that to the people who are actually looking for that, right? So if people are watching Real Deal Financial, they're not really watching you to be entertained, right? They're watching you to be.
I need to be an analyst. I need to be looking at global markets. I need to look more macro than micro.
Yes. So if you're watching someone like a Real Deal Financial, they're not really watching you to be entertained, right? Or if they're watching a Tech for Your Needs, they're watching you to, receive your information on, the tech stuff, right? But if people are like watching a person like me, I may be teaching you one day, and then in the middle of me teaching you, I can be playing with the soundboard, and I got special effects going on the stream and stuff like that. So I mix in edutainment. And then some people who do stream and they're solely for entertainment. These are the people who are like the gamer streamers and things like that. So there's there's value in entertainment. I think while I'll piggyback off what you're saying is that people who are providing no value and with whatever it is that they're doing on their channel or with the content that they're providing and to the whole mic thing, people are adding equipment instead of adding value to their content.
Correct. And also, I want to mention, like we talked in the other live stream, if you buy all the equipment and you don't know your equipment, you're still gonna produce potato videos. Learn your
Yes,
equipment and
man.
all your skills.
Talked about that last stream. Having $5,000 cameras, $6,000 computers, all the bells and whistles, and you producing potato content, man. Straight carb. You a carb content creator. On the start side of the game, you know what I'm saying? You just producing potato videos, man. And you got a person that's just using what I got at my table right now. Where my note at? My note's behind me. Like, you got a person that got like a phone, boom, recording everything, look like golden, edit it in, you know, add the color grading and transitions and effects, and this dude video is like an Oscar nominated performance, man.
Yeah.
Going on, our shoe. Salute to you. What's going on? And then that ties into what was like, again, like with the whole innovation thing, right? Because if you're not even innovating with what you have, why would you feel the need or the impulse to buy more and do less? Like, on the financial side of the game, does it make sense to spend more and receive less in return with what you're spending?
Hell no, unless you rich already, that's a write-off.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it don't make sense. So with the conversation about the mic versus the content, and I've discussed that a couple times on my channel, overall it's a stupid debate, because you know that there's an understanding that when you're making content, yes, you move up, right? You move up gradually, or you move up instantly. It just depends on what your budget and what your needs are, but you're eventually going to move up, right? So if you start out doing videos on your phone, eventually you're going to be doing videos on a camera, right? And it's not because you say one person has 350,000 subs and they're doing videos on their phone. That's okay. The variable between that person and you is you. You are the you in YouTube. You are the variable in all equations and all theoretical arguments that you come up with in regards to what you need to do with what you're doing on any platform. The variable is you. So if you put that guy and you in the same room and give that guy and you the same equipment, are you sure you're going to get the same results that he's getting? Are you sure he's going to get the same results you're getting? Because the only variable is you. What you got?
That's true, man. That's true, because you know, I don't know. I guess dynamic and innovative content would have to be like subjective based on your industry.
Yeah.
Based on your industry, because
Absolutely.
There's certain people that are witty as hell. That comedy, okay, he got a fast tongue. He's very sharp. He improvises on his feet. He scrambles around.
Hold on 1 second. I got a tech question in the chat room from Tony Anthems. I need recommendations for a 4K webcam, or I need to figure out how to stream from my Osmos Action Cam. That is an easy solution. We go ahead and take a look at the Brio 4K webcam. Let me go ahead and bnh.com and just drop the link, because I don't have it set up to show the screen right now.
See, over, I'm gonna teach you how to get financing on a Radio Shack or some type of tech shit for you to be owning, nigga. you can't be knowing all this tech and not selling no tech. Come on, bro.
No, what I have to do is I have to set up my my referral links for my referral links for my Amazon again. So when I start doing these, when I do them, I drop my referral link.
See over. I'm telling you, you must not be subscribed and everything. I try to keep telling dudes to get on Amazon. The longest, but yeah, if you do research on affiliate links and if you do Facebook ads, when it comes to retargeting and capturing, hopefully you have a website that you manage to capture the emails and you put the referral link inside that website. Because Amazon, you can't collect emails. That's the only thing that sucks about Amazon.
Yeah.
But you got the trust automatic because it's Amazon. But so do that, man.
Shout out to Rain, and the wall is guiding me now to the land of Z's. Good night, everyone. Great topic, see over. Everyone, do your thing. Stay on your purpose. Don't wait for validation from others. And salute to Rain and Woman, right? My indentured producer that I don't pay.
Good night. Salute and farewell. From the wall.
All right, you gotta, when they get at that age, you gotta let them know the wall is calling them back to bed. Do you review tech on the same channel or separate? I think I should keep them separate. It depends on what you want to do. I don't really do like tech reviews with the camera angles and all of that other stuff, right? I don't do it like that. Like, I'll just break down stuff on stream. What's up, Kevin Kelly? But do you review tech on the same channel or separate? But you can have two channels that are, separate from tech, or you can have a channel that you stream and do tech reviews on at the same time. Nothing stopping you, because if you're doing, like, say for instance, like a person that's named Alpha Gaming, he talks a lot about streaming gear, hardware, streaming tips. So when he's reviewing a piece of gear, that gear has something to do with streaming, so it coincides with what he's doing on his platform. So it's not really taking people away from what they subscribe to him for. That's like different from like a person that's like a MKBHD, where all he does is tech reviews. So then if he just starts doing live streams, he's not going to have a lot of people watching his live streams, because a lot of people are just watching him for his tech reviews. So it just really depends on what your channel is about, and if what you're going to be reviewing is in line with what your channel normally talks about. But to what Real Deal Financial was saying about the websites, it's something I've said I'm working on too this year, is get my website up. You have the website up, and
utilize the cheap labor too, Siova.
What happened?
I'm not gonna say this again, man. Utilize the cheap $4 to $5 an hour labor.
No, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You got
That's why
Upwork. You say
Upwork.
you live?
Utilize the cheap labor.
Yeah, like Upwork.
From
Yeah.
Upwork.
Yeah.
And Online Jobs PH.
Yeah. So you got Upwork and you got Fiverr, right? So when I'm looking at the Upwork and I'm looking at the Fiverr people, I'm trying to find which one has like the portfolio that I like to work with them and have them make the website. So that's the thing. Because you see a whole bunch of people, because you got to be careful sometimes, because you can have a person say, oh, I know how to do this. And what the hustle is, they're taking pictures from what other people are doing. And then when it comes to doing what you need them to do, it looks completely different. Or you can't even get a sense of that's the work that was represented in the pictures that they were showing you before.
Well, I do training, so I literally got to train the worker preset. So that's why I tell my clients that you got to have a checklist. And you also have to know how to be able to have the funnel already connected. So when it comes to websites, if I don't get any sales over, I need to collect emails and phone numbers. And I can do that with Klaviyo with my emails. And I can do SMS bump with the phone numbers and give them a promo code.
Mm-hmm.
So really what I'm doing is a follow-up model.
Yeah.
So, and when it comes to Google, I do maximize conversions because I'm prioritizing sales first. Then I do target CPAs as soon as I get 100 sales or 100 conversions. Then I can be able to control how much do I want to spend for a sale. So when it comes to aspects like that, understanding digital marketing first, so you can be like the quarterback or the head coach that talks to the quarterback, and pretty much have a playbook already set. So that's why, management and training is something where, you need to vet out. But there's some good reviews on Upwork, and I look at the reviews. I don't hire nobody without good reviews.
Shout out to Kevin Kelly. See over looking like a young Biggie Smalls baby. Now, what do you think about people tying in e-commerce into their social media platforms?
I think it's a beautiful thing. tying it in, yes, it's a beautiful thing. You just got to be able to capture those leads, because not everybody's going to click on it and be able to purchase. So that's why you need to incentivize a 20 if you got good profit margins, 25% discount in order to incentivize that email, because you're building the store to eventually sell it. So when you pretty much get the emails and phone numbers, you got the data, and that's used as leverage in order to sell for a multiple. You follow me?
Absolutely.
So when it comes to having a funnel, and I have several live streams about this, but the main things about a funnel is retargeting, the repeating process. So when it comes to your teams, you got to tell them that when are you going to retarget, meaning that whoever that clicked on your shit, they'll be able to see your shit 7-8 times inside that month. So that's why you need to be very diligent on understanding what marketing is in psychology. People are not going to buy 1 or 2 times, but 7 to 8 times with a promo code, they're going to eventually convert, especially when they search for you. That's why Google is so powerful, because search engine optimization. Facebook is powerful because you can target the whole world and scale out.
Absolutely. Now, what about when people are using selling their own merch on their website instead of selling selling other merchandise? They're usually just selling their own merchandise, like t-shirts, hoodies, hats, or even services on their websites.
Well, when it comes to selling your own shirts, you would use Printful, because that's like the fastest way how to be able to get something ready to go. You send the logo, you pretty much capture the payment, and you forward it to the manufacturer, and they pretty much get everything to go. So that's literally what
Print on demand.
So Printful is one of the websites that
Printful. There's a lot of them t-shirts websites. There's so many of them.
Yeah, so you can be able to do that when it comes to catchy lines.
Mm-hmm.
Any type of catchy lines, that society lines. Like I remember a couple of white boys that I knew, they made money off the yellow t-shirts.
Shout out to Tony Anthems co-signing Kevin. I look like the Biggie back. I look like Biggie back when he was 17 battling niggas in the sty.
Okay, now that was funny. That was funny.
Oh man, God.
But yeah, man, really, to be honest, when it comes to them screenshot things, I know what you mean, Siova, but certain times I know how to be able to instruct the people well enough and track the monitoring system where that didn't even matter.
Mm-mm.
They understood what pretty much needed. I knew that I had to set up SMS bump and Clavio and I have email automations, but I have dedicated teams, so I don't have to deal with that too much. Plus, I don't need nobody that don't have reviews already, Siova. That only happens when you have people that don't have verified reviews.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, well, one review, one star review, and you work with him because it was cheap.
No, you can find someone that's cheap and give you quality work. Because you're dealing with foreigners, man. They give dedicated work.
Our shoe says, I'd use an IG model to wear my t-shirts or sportswear. I've done that before. It was well, actually no. There was a clothing brand I was working with a friend on. Nerdiest Podcast, drop by to smash the like and show. Hey, what's going on, Nerdiest Podcast? What's up to you, man? Yeah, I got
Tito.
yeah, that's my boy Tito. Yeah. If any of the mods can get Tito link from the Nerdiest Podcast and drop it in the chat room, I appreciate it. And Tony Anthems too. Anybody drop Tony, man? What's going on with y'all? I'm on fire, all of y'all. Get out of here. Yeah, I mean, I got mixed results because I was working with my friend of mine many years ago with a clothing line. Very catchy little brand. I liked it. I thought it was a great idea. Things was going okay. We even had an event. I had some Instagram models take pictures. Mixed results. It was good, but bad decision making. Just bodied the shit. and fucked it up. And you know, it was so bad that like we were supposed to have someone with the product meeting and showing the product to buyers from freaking Target, right? So I'm like, because I was like, that's it right there. That's where this needs to be. Target, and Walmart. That if this, let me tell you why. Because the way we had the merchandise branding set up, it'll be one of those. It was like you know how they have like the you know how those stores like Marshalls have like how they have like the pack of underwear and t-shirts and stuff like that. Yeah, all of those clothes was packaged like that, so they would fit in into those stores, and they'll have like their own little like little island or whatever, and all of that stuff will be placed in or around the checkout section or by the other women's garments and men's garments section. The problem was everybody involved were scammers and hustlers. Everything kept going down the fucking drain. And the guy who was the artist, because I was the person that was just figuring all the other stuff out, he was the artist. Every time I go to his house for a meeting, he got another design. Every time I go to his house, he doing a different design. I'm like, why are you? Oh Lord have mercy. So at the end of the day, it didn't work out.
Dude, that's why I look for valid reviews, or I have somebody that I know personally. That's why I connect with people in the industry. If it's gonna come to distribution or placement, as you would need, if you was gonna sell something on Walmart, dog, you should have went on Walmart or Amazon FBA or something like that, where you can get the inventory and get a freight forwarder. So the shit come from China, you can pretty much put it in Amazon warehouse. You would just need a GS1 barcode and to be able to put on the products. But man, you know, you were supposed to redirect that.
And the thing is that this was when we were, I don't remember if it was because we had the physical product or it was going to be print on demand. I don't remember now. This is like, what was this, 2015, if I think? It was so long ago.
Nigga, I needed to be your business manager, CEO, but what the fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing?
Sitting at the, it's me sitting at the room, sitting at the business management room. Real Deal Financial come in. He said, "CEO, so what we got going?" He see me, and he see nothing but a whole big ass line of Coke and Red Bull. And I'm like, Real Deal, we making deals, man.
I'm like, dude, you saw 2002. We selling it in direct stores. Come on, man. We need targeted traffic. I would have told you that and walked off. I'm like, this nigga lost his mind.
It's like, I'm like, no, bro, we got the best plan. Get the IG models back in.
Man, people don't buy shit from their page. People never buy shit from the page. They made money off of charging the fee off the top. They didn't make no back end money because nobody don't buy stuff from their page.
Not even the tees, man. They be selling some stomach. They be selling them fupa
tees. You get that
tees.
shit off of Facebook and Google, dog. You get people search for you, not that.
They be selling them fupa tees.
I don't know. Influencer marketing is overrated. People.
I think it is. I mean, you'll have influencer junkies like Jade Parmer. What, I can't remember. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
Jade. Nah. It's a young Asian girl.
It's interchangeable.
Yeah. It's whichever young influencer you want to add. That's north or south of being a millennial. And have them be the people that talk to people about being influencers. I mean, yes and no. Like, you'll see these people's success and you'll see the people that they help and them talking about the people that they help, and then you actually look at like the products that are being sold and being pushed, and It's 50-50 at best. At best.
Because really, what you're trying to do when it comes to influencers is engagement. You're trying to
Mhm.
look for the engagement. Say if somebody have 100,000 likes and have 10,000 comments, that's good engagement. That's like 10%. You try to go for 8 to 10%.
Yeah.
So of the base number, and plus, you gotta realize that if it's not strictly business, when it comes to their channel page, when it comes to influencing, then it's kind of a dead weight, and it has to be like a celebrity influencer. Because I remember I was watching TV, nigga, and I saw Khloe Kardashian with a new face. I said, nigga, huh?
That was a new that was an upgraded Khloe Kardashian with all the drivers.
I didn't even recognize.
That's
who
not
it
even,
was
bro. That
until
listen, that whoever that is. Okay.
I didn't recognize who that was. But I think it was for some teeth whitening shit. Teeth whitening shit or some aspirin. It was something. It was either one of the two or both. Because that's like the niche that they would cater to. The Hollywood Valley Girl-esque blonde hair, blue eyed white woman that's pretty much in the scene trying to get chose. That type of niche. That type of segment. They pretty much got her to be able to do for it. And they made $1 million. Cash.
They got flack for promoting something a few years ago. I don't remember what it was. It was some product they were pushing. I think it was Kim that was pushing some product. I can't remember the shit now.
So when it comes to aspect of innovative content and creating content for validation, I would say those people actually do both, even though it's not really innovative and the content is definitely for validation. They just do a remix off your shit. They see what Silva is doing or what Silva's model is doing, and they pretty much take it, and they got the influence already. So people say they did it first, even though you did it first or your model did it first.
Yeah, that's what happens. And people get upset. Like, people don't understand that nothing new is under the sun. It's just reimagined. So you can be doing something good, and that you may think you're unique because you're doing it, but there may be someone who you have not even interacted with before that has done something similar to what you're doing, and the way you're doing it now is a different variation of what they're doing, of how they did it. And then someone can come along and see what you're doing and remix what you're doing and make it unique for them. And then you're just in a long line of people who thought that they were the first and feel that they're being copycatted and stolen from.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because if you think about it, everything, if you think about it, has been done. But you got to put your unique perspective, because your perspective matters. I mean, like, if I'm reviewing the Galaxy 20 sample, 20 people have done it before me, higher channels. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to do it in my unique style and put my own stamp to it.
Yeah, I mean, freaking that phone, people had videos out before the phone was even be able to purchase from retail people.
I can't worry about others.
Yeah, like, not everyone in the world is not going to see their video. Like, there's going to be some people that watch your video without even watching theirs video. It might be highly unlikely, but there's a possibility, right? Like, if you do tech, not everybody is subscribed to MKVHD.
Correct.
I'm not for no hate. I'm just not. So I'm more likely to see a video that you do than watch a video that he did. There are variables to every person who's watching your content on your platform. There's variables.
But going to the validation, that's when people fall into that trap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not gonna do it because somebody else do it. You never know if your video can hit that, the golden hour and be like, boom, 1 million, I went viral. You never know. So why not do it? It doesn't matter if 10 people did it before you and they got 100 millions, 1,000 views. That's what I tell people. I mean, don't go by that attitude because you're not going to succeed. Be like, oh, he did it better than me. That's not going to work.
Yeah, you can, you don't know what video can hit that magic carpet ride and get your gears going. You'll never know. You never know what video would make you lucky. And I know Roberto Blake hate the word luck. Listen, sometimes it's just luck, homie. That's just the way. I had a video on my other channel. I have a secondary news channel, right? It was just rummaging along. This dude added that video to his community tab. Video got about 148,000 views. Took the channel from 16 subs to 2,000 subs in 30 days, right? That's not me understanding the algorithm. That's not me putting the proper description and titles and all of that stuff. That's me getting lucky. Someone with a big channel with a good fan base decides to post my video on their community tab, and the video, boom, just did that. You don't know when that could happen. You could get lucky sometimes. You don't know. You won't know if you'll never know if you just don't make content.
Correct. But also, can I add something? Yes, it's part of luck, but you got to think about it. If you put into work and that person that motivate you, like, you know, give you the promotion because they like who you are, so they see the value you put in and the perspective and the work, they'll be like, oh, he's gonna blow up, so let me put it on my community tab. See, sometimes it's not part of luck because you put into work. You feel me? What I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So you got to think about that way too. Well, I put in the work and I get my improvement, and every day changing and bettering myself every video. I guess they like my new style. He like what I'm doing, so he believed enough in me to feature me on his channel.
Yeah. There's also that factor as well too. Absolutely. What you got for me, Real Deal?
Oh, I'm literally contacting one of my workers right now. It's literally morning time for them. I don't want to stop the flow of y'all channel. I should have muted up, man.
No, it's all good. I didn't know you was contacting your fairly paid workers.
Shut up. What the fuck? Leave me the fuck alone. This is capitalism, nigga.
Hey, you damn. Stop. Yeah, man. I mean, I 100% agree with you, man. Because there's a lot of other stuff that goes into just like dropping a video. That a lot of people that are complaining about validation don't even understand. Like a lot of people don't even understand the tagging and the proper descriptions, or even the thumbnails, right? Like my thumbnails, some of my thumbnails is garbage, some of my thumbnails is good. Like I got to get into the groove of updating my stream thumbnails so they look better than the thumbnails that that I do for my other streams and stuff like that too. Just having consistent visual presence on your channel. There's so many factors that factor into the process, the stream of content. And when you're talking about a live streamer, because I do a lot of live streaming, that process is similar. Like you have to make sure you got the proper thumbnails, you have to make sure you have the right visuals, the audio's on point, the sound is on point. That's another reason why I watch my shows, because to make sure, like, I've been trying to tweak my mic, because it's a new mic, and because it's a new mic, the mic it operates differently than the regular mic that I had before. So I've been having to tweak my audio consistently after every stream to find the right sound that I need. It doesn't sound overbearing and it doesn't sound like tinny, and I've been working on that. So that's another thing. You got to fix the audio, noise suppression. Like people don't have noise suppression in their videos. Like, matter of fact, let me show you what happens when I turn my noise suppression off. Okay, watch this. Now you should hear a lot of noise right now. You should hear some noise. I don't know. The mic is pretty good. It's an isolated room, but there's some noise, right? So I run like different filters on my OBS, and now I'm pretty sure now my voice sounds drastically different.
Correct.
And this is because of the filters that I'm running on my audio through OBS, and now my audio should start sounding different with every filter that I add back on. So this is going to something that I talk about on my other streams when it comes to like content creation and stuff like that. But ultimately, to wrap up, because we're going to an hour mark, so I think I want to wrap it up on an hour. Coming to the whole creative innovative content, creating innovative content versus creating content for validation, you're going to die on that hill alone, where the snipers can pick you off. If you're just making content solely for the purpose of being validated that you made content, instead of making innovative content where you can reap the benefits of being creative and doing things that you truly want to do. You know, Tech Phoenix, what's your last thoughts? What you got for me?
Well, you know, the first thing that I say is there's two things when you become a content creator and you already up and going. You know, your visuals matter because I gotta fix mine because my thumbnails are not that great, but those are your magazine cover, your artwork, you know, your photo, whatever you want to call it, you know, your album. But at the end of the day, if you're doing this the right way and not for validation, everything's gonna fall into place. Make sure that each time you are learning something, and I told people this word, I'm gonna leave with this word: fail. First attempt in learning. Fail. First attempt in learning. Just keep that in mind. Where every fail, you're learning something. Don't be discouraged. Oh, today I didn't did that great. Well, you didn't, because not every day is gonna be rainbow and peaches and cream. You know what I mean? There's days that you're not gonna do good, but that's all in the journey. As long as you're moving forward and progressing step by step, you will get there. Rome wasn't built in one day.
Absolutely, no, it wasn't. I think Real Deal is still talking to his workers.
Correct.
Let me see, Real Deal. Yeah, I think he's still talking to his workers. I'll catch Real Deal on the next one. It's all good. Hey, Tech Fitness, man, I appreciate you for pulling up, man. First time on the stream, man. I appreciate you. I hope you.
Yo.
Oh, okay. My fault. Okay. My fault. I know you still talking to your worker. So yeah, I was just wrapping it up now. You know, final thoughts on the topic.
But yeah, man, people need to get innovative, man, or get left out. Tech Free needs my emails in the private chat. See, we need to book a consultation, nigga. Your business is all out of whack.
I'll hit your email.
And ability to negotiate, but I'm out of here.
All right, peace, Real Deal, man. Real Deal's a goat, man. He's the wolf of YouTube Wall Street, man. Hey, man, who's this? Oh, Tech Fitness came back?
Closed it and went back. My bad.
Yeah, my fault.
All right, talk to you later. Thanks for having me.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Shout out to you, brother, man.
And I'm gonna invite you to my live stream, so one of these days swing by if you don't mind.
Yeah, you're in the which one of the Telegram groups are you in?
I'm in Eric's. I'm in a 100 team.
Yeah.
BG.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, I'm not in. I'm in the whichever one that Alan Anthony has. I'm in one. I'm in those.
Oh yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right there. That's the one.
All right. Every Monday I do it at 7 p.m. That's
okay.
nice.
Yeah. I mean, whenever you do it, just I'll find a way, because I can't promise that I'll remember, but I'll find a way.
All right, cool. Thanks,
all right, salute to you, man. I appreciate it, man.
Take care.
No problem. Tech for your needs, everyone on the live stream. Shout out to the people watching me, man. Hold on, shout out to the people watching me. I appreciate the people for pulling up to the stream. Another decent showing for a late night stream, and that is interesting. I am finding some nice interactions from the people on these late night streams, which is pretty interesting to me. Being on the East Coast side of the game, creating innovative content versus creating content for validation. At the end of the day, you should want to create to be creative, and not create to get validation from people and be recognized for what you have created. I think, again, that's a hill that you're going to die on, and you're going to die alone. And it's going to be a miserable place to be, to make content just for the fail. First attempt in learning, absolutely. And you're going to fail at trying to create content just for the attention of being validated by other people. You'll be better suited to make content that you yourself will enjoy, that you yourself are passionate about. So, ladies and gentlemen, name is Theo the Technician. Loosen up in the shoulders, baby. We had a great show tonight. Shout out to Real Deal Financial. Tech for your needs. I appreciate the late night showing. It's been real, but without further ado, my name is Theo the Technician. Till next time.
Lying awake with the sound of an emptiness you left behind. Trying to sleep, but the silence is haunting this room every night. I can stand to feel this way. My body's screaming out your name. Didn't want to say goodbye to you, but you're calling.